in this video, we will discuss about the ideal gas equation. What is mean by ideal gas equation? What is ideal gas equation? Very first of all, the gas which obeys Boyle's law, Charles law, and Avogadro's law, or one more, Gay-Lussac's law. The gas which obeys Boyle's law, Charles law, and Avogadro's law, that gas is called as ideal gas. Actually, in the atmosphere, there is no any ideal gas. All gases are present as a real gas, but we can follow the ideal gas equation by controlled condition of temperature and pressure. So, we'll discuss one by one. What is ideal gas equation? So, Boyle's law, we have studied the Boyle's law. What we have studied? Pressure is inversely proportional to the volume at constant temperature. Pressure is inversely proportional to volume at constant temperature. Secondly, what we have studied? Charles law we have studied. Volume is directly proportional to the temperature. Volume is directly proportional to the temperature at constant pressure. And third, Avogadro's law. Volume is directly proportional to the number of moles at constant temperature and pressure. At constant temperature and pressure. If temperature is constant, then it is called as isothermal process. If pressure is constant, then it is called as isobaric process. If volume is constant, then it is called as isochoric process. That we will discuss in thermodynamics. This equation can also be written: pressure increases, volume decreases, or we can say volume increases, pressure decreases. This equation can also be written as volume is inversely proportional to the pressure by the combining equation number 1, 2 and 3. What we will get by the combining equation 1, 2 and 3. What we will get? Volume is directly proportional. Volume is directly proportional to the temperature and number of moles. Volume is directly proportional to the temperature and number of moles. And volume is inversely proportional to the pressure. All are these gas law. To remove this proportionality symbol, we are taking directly not K1, K2, K3. We are taking directly universal gas constant, that is R. We are taking proportionality constant here R and T upon P. And equation, when we are rearranging this equation, your equation will be PV equals to nRT. Just shift P to left hand side. The equation will be PV equals to nRT, and this equation is called as ideal gas equation. This equation is called as ideal gas equation, where P is equals to pressure, V is equals to volume, N is equals to number of moles, P is equals to pressure, V is equals to volume of gas, P is equals to pressure of gas, N is equals to number of moles, R is equals to gas constant, T is equals to temperature. This is general ideal gas equation. When you are taking comparison of two or more gases, if you are taking gas 1 and if you are taking gas 2, comparison of these two gases, so what will be the combined ideal gas law? Pressure, volume and temperature for gas 1. Second gas, P2 as in pressure, V2 as in volume and T2 as in temperature for second gas. Then equation will be P1 V1 is equals to N1 R T1. R is constant, so we are not taking R1, N1 and N2 for number of moles. So second equation will be P2 V2 N2 R T2. So this is your second equation. But when you are saying that the observation is carried out in enclosed cylinder, if your observation is carried out in an enclosed cylinder, the number of moles do not changes. Number of moles will be same for both the conditions. N1 is equals to N2, or we can write directly N for these two. Then what will be these equations? When you are comparing these equations, equation 1 and equation 2 we are dividing, then N will be the N1 and N2 are the same, so they are cancels with each other. Then equation will be P1 V1 upon P2 V2, P1 V1 upon P2 V2 is equals to R get cancelled, T1 upon T2. when you are collecting the same terms to the same side, what will we get? P1 V1, T will be left hand side and P2 will be right hand side, is equals to P2 V2 upon T2. This is your combined gas law. This equation is called as combined gas law equation. This equation is called as combined gas law equation. Next one, what are the values of R? If you are writing R is proportionality constant, that is universal proportionality constant for ideal gas equation. This is your ideal gas equation, PV equals to nRT. When we are rearranging this equation for R to the right hand side, remaining terms to the left hand side, PV upon NT. So what will be the value of R in terms of CGS and in terms of SI unit? First of all, we will calculate the R in terms of liter atmosphere per Kelvin mole. So R is equals to PV upon NT. Pressure is equals to 1 atmospheric pressure. Molar volume is 22.414 liter. 1 mole. Kelvin is 273.15 Kelvin. This is absolute temperature. When we are calculating this value, these are the units of pressure, volume, number of moles and temperature. It is 0.0821 atmosphere liter atmosphere per Kelvin per mole. Secondly, R in terms of joules. So this is SI unit of R. So R is equals to PV upon NT. Pressure is equals to 10 raised to 5 Pascal. Volume is 22.71 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter cube. 1 mole and 273.15 Kelvin. So it will be, when you are calculating these terms, you will be 8.314 Pascal meter cube per mole Kelvin, or we can write 8.314 Pascal meter cube. We can write joule, mole mean Kelvin, moles and Kelvin, or joule per Kelvin per mole. If you have to write individually, then joule per mole per Kelvin, like this one. We can also calculate the value of R. In calories. So what is 1 calorie? What is 1 calories? 1 calorie is 4.184 joule. What is meant by 1 calorie? It is 4.184 and this is 8.314. So it is how many calorie? It is 2 calorie. If you are taking 12 value, then it is 3 calorie. So R is 2 calories, because we know that 8.314 divided by 4.184, you will get 2 answer. It is 2 calories. So what are the 3 values of R? First of all, 0.0821. This is your first value of R. 0.0821 liter atmosphere per Kelvin per mole. Second value of R in terms of joule, 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole, and third value of R, it is 2 calories. Next point, relationship between density and molar mass with the help of ideal gas equation. Density and molar mass. We know that we have already studied the density and molar mass relationship in Boyle's law. If you observe the videos of Boyle's law, in which we have concluded that density and molar mass has a directly relationship. Means molar mass is directly proportional to the density. But we have to prove one more time with the help of ideal gas equation. So we know that ideal gas equation. So what is ideal gas equation? PV equals to nRT. So when you are substituting V to right hand side, then N upon V. So what is the value of N upon V? R will be the right and left hand side. P upon RT. And one more equation we have already seen, according to number of moles. So what is the formula of number of moles? Mass of substance divided by molar mass of substance. This is mass of substance. This is molar mass. When you are substituting this one in above equation, This is your equation number 1. This is your equation number 2. 2 in 1. So what will we get? P upon RT as equals to, so what is the value of N? Small m upon capital M upon B. M will be shift to downward side. So your equation will be P upon RT as equals to small m upon capital M into B. One more, we know that mass upon volume, D is equals to mass upon volume. We can substitute this in above equation. M upon V is equals to D. Then equation will be P upon RT is equals to D. We are substituting this mass upon volume is equals to D. So your equation will be D upon capital M. D upon capital M. But what we have to find out? Relationship between density and molar mass. Then for a relationship, both the terms to the opposite side of the is equals to sign. D will be right hand side, M will be shift to left hand side, and other terms will be right hand side. When M will be shift to left hand side, your equation is M is equals to P will be shift to downward side, RT will be shift to upward side. M is equals to D RT upon P. It means that molar mass is directly proportional to density. So we have studied in this video ideal gas equation by the combination of Boyle's law, Charles law and Avogadro's law. Then secondly, we have discussed about the combined gas law for ideal gas equation. Third, we have concluded that molar mass is directly proportional to the density. Thank you.